Guys, you are welcome to my kitchen. My name is Messi, and today I'll be showing you how I made this Nigerian buns. It's very soft, crumbling, tasty, and very simple to make. If this is the first time you're coming to my channel, you are highly welcome. Please consider to subscribe, click the notification bell, because I'll be sharing recipes like this every week. And to my subscribers who just visited again, I say a very big thank you to you guys. So let's get started. So we are starting with 4 cups of all-purpose flour. Then I'm adding the salt. All the measurements for this recipe is in the description box below. So after that, I'll go ahead to add my sugar into the mixture. I'm going to add all the dry ingredients together. So next is the baking powder. Baking powder helps it to be a bit crumbly and softer. It helps the egg to make the bun soft. So after mixing all the dry ingredients together, I'll go ahead and sieve it. So I'm taking my time. I don't want it to spill, so I'm sieving it bit by bit because the flour I'm using is 4 cups. It's quite a lot. I've tried to make enough buns that will go around. So after sieving all the dry ingredients, I will go ahead and add the next liquid ingredients, which is our melted butter. So after putting the melted butter, I will go ahead and add my condensed milk. This condensed milk was made at home. I'll put the link to how this condensed milk is made. It's very simple and very delicious, just like the one you buy in the market. I'll put the description link below, or it will just appear somewhere around the screen. So after putting the butter and the condensed milk, I'll go ahead and mix it again. After that, I'll take 4 large free range eggs. So it's like 1 egg to 1 cup of flour. If you don't want it to be very crumbly and soft, you might just make use of 2 or 3 eggs. But I like that rich taste of egg and how crumbly and the good mouthfeel it gives. So after breaking in the eggs, I'll start mixing. This is not really the palatable parts because it takes some energy to knead the flour and the egg and everything together. But if you take your time, you achieve results. So it's somehow getting more sticky. Remember, I didn't add water. You can add water, you can use normal milk to achieve this, but I preferred my condensed milk. The taste and everything together is just wow. So when it gets thick like this, you just add a little bit of flour to ease the thickness, and you continue mixing. You're trying to achieve a not soft or too tough dough, just something in between that you can mold and fry. So I keep mixing and kneading it so that everything will mix together and it will be smooth enough. So right now, this is the texture I got. No water, just the egg, the butter, and my condensed milk. So it's ready to be fried. I'm not going to let it raise or anything. I'm going to fry it right away. So this is my frying pan. I have about 2 to 3 liters of vegetable oil. So I'll go ahead and pour everything into the pan. I mean, you may use as much oil as you want for this frying. The more the oil, the better, so that it will deep fry enough. So after heating the oil, if you are not sure when the oil is hot enough, you can use something like toothpick or this wooden spatula to check if the oil is hot by dipping it in. When you see that tiny bubble, then the oil is hot enough to start. Then you make a small ball, like when you want to swallow fufu, out of the dough, and that is it. Start throwing them into the oil one after the other, like this. Keep throwing them little by little. I mean, if you're not in a hurry, the fewer the balls in the oil, the better, because as you are throwing them in and the more you cook, the bigger the balls become, because the raises. So after throwing in the balls, I'm trying to separate them so that they will not stick together, because these are really some hard jam packed, but I will manage. So at this stage now, you let it cook. So I'm going to let it fry for about 8 minutes, and I will turn it to the other side. So now I'm flipping it to the other side so that the other side will also fry. See what I was saying? This, as it's cooking, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and it will be taking more space. So the fewer the balls in the frying oil, the better. So after flipping them, I fry it again for about 5 minutes, because the balls are like 70% cooked. So I'll just let it cook a little bit more until it's very brown. Then we are good to go. You know, sometimes someone don't want to flip over. Just manage as much you can to get the uncooked parts in contact with the oil so that it can cook evenly. Now checking it, I see everything is very brown and is cooked. And you see it feels very light on top of the oil. So I will go ahead and remove them from the oil and put them in a sieve with a bed of kitchen roll to absorb any extra oil coming from the buns. So after removing them from the oil, I will repeat the process to finish the remaining dough. This time around, I'm molding them quite small, because I know they will rise again and they will look big after cooking. The oil is very hot, so it's almost cooking immediately. So this is the second batch, and right now it is also cooked. So I'll be removing them from the oil. So this is our Nigerian buns. This one is very tasty. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share it with your friends and relatives, and subscribe if you have not. Thank you very much.